Hola, 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 muy buenas tardes, ¿qué tal? Espero se encuentren muy bien. Quiero enviar este testimonio, este video, ya que he venido recibiendo regalos de Ubuntu, cosa que me alegra demasiado y quería compartir con ustedes esta alegría. Fascinante, maravilloso, espectacular. Gracias a mi Dios que tenemos la oportunidad de tener este tipo de herramientas que nos ayudan mucho a mejorar nuestras vidas. Y también aprovecho porque es que hoy es mi cumpleaños y entonces, pues ustedes entenderán que estoy recibiendo regalos de la manera más bonita y más agradecida del mundo. Dios mío, gracias por ser mi socio, mi amigo, por ser mi guía. Gracias, Dios mío. Hasta cuando sea.
Sorry, I need to do something, Habib.
Okay.
Vamos, mientras yo respire, seré socio mi Dios y el mío. Un abrazo con todos y con todas y quería compartir este momento tan bonito que estoy viviendo. Gracias. Hasta luego.
Wow, what a unique way to be part of a gifting community in the modern era, on a platform that allows for so much versatility, speed, efficiency, and control, and most important for me, safety. It's going to be a ride. Buckle up.
Hello everyone, I'm Nancy. As you all know, GL Smart's launching, and if you're like me who doesn't have a lot of time to be with a cell phone, this is ideal. You literally click, click, and you hear Ka-ching. It's simple, it's easy, anybody can use it, young and old. Time saver, fast, plug and play and go. And then you wake up in a few days' time or even the next day and there's money in your account. Now, that's how I can work. So have a look, enjoy it. It's great fun. Really it is. So you have a great day.
Hi, it's Elizabeth, and I'm so happy to be sharing with all you guys from Venezuela right now, and to share with you GL Smart. I mean, for me, there are no words. I love Gift of Legacy so much. I believe in what it means in sharing, in that circular way of giving and receiving, of gifting and receiving, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful adventure. And GL Smart just makes it easy, really easy, and I love that. I love that it's easy. I love that you just, with a click, you're already in. I'm on 9 boards, enjoying the ride, and can't wait for more and more to come. Hola, hola, soy Eli Tepper desde Venezuela ahora y feliz de estar compartiendo GL Smart con todos. Los que me conocen saben que amo Gift of Legacy y esto es una oportunidad más de hacer las cosas tan fáciles y tan bellas. Así que wow, me encanta esto de estar regalando, de estar recibiendo, de estar contribuyendo con una realidad mejor y más grande. Así que no se lo pierdan, no se lo pierdan.
Hi everybody, my name is Mercedes Pinedo. I am from Coro, Falcón, Venezuela. I am 72 years old and I invite you, all of you, and ride this big opportunity of Gift of Legacy Smart because that's the best opportunity. I have been sponsored by my friends, my dear friends, Beatriz and Luis Manuel, and my best friend Carla too, because I am already in tableros in boards like Pilina, UI, Speed One, and I am in Ubuntu. I'm waiting to get many gifts of people that I know that they are so excited to get in these exciting contracts, smart contracts. So I invite all of you to get in this opportunity that is the best. That's one of my biggest gifts of the gift of legacy. So come on, ride with us. I invite you, all of you. Come on, be happy, all of you.
Moikka, siellä suomalainen GL-matkaaja. Minä olen ollut tuossa GL Smartissa nyt tämmöisenä beta-testaajana mukana ehkä 4-5 päivää ja tämä on aivan mieletön juttu. Yksinkertaisesti sanottuna, kun sulla on kryptolompsa ja sä liität sen sillä älysopimuksella tuohon GL:n smarttipöytiin, niin sielläpä se runksuttaa sitten sitä matkaa ihan itsekseen, eikä tarvi ottaa itse yhteyttä kenenkään. Eli tämä lahjaliikenne tapahtuu huomattavasti näpsäkämmin ja nopeammin ja lähes täysin ilman omaa huolenpitoa. Ei mene helpommaksi enää. Tämä on ihan mahtava. Voit mennä niin moneen pöytään kuin haluat, eikä tarvi olla isoja lahjoja, vaan ihan pienelläkin rahalla pääsee jo mukaan. Hyppää ihmeessä kyytiin.
Welcome from Poland. Gift of Legacy jestem już ponad 2 lata. W Gift of Legacy Smart jestem już od miesiąca. Działa tu wszystko sprawnie i automatycznie. Prezenty wpadają automatycznie na portfel, nie trzeba się kontaktować z darczyńcami. Pozdrawiam Was wszystkich i widzimy się na tablicach Platinum.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Carla Cabrera de Barquisimeto, Venezuela y estoy sumamente feliz y agradecida con los custodios, con los desarrolladores que crearon esta hermosa plataforma llamada GL Smart, que no solo me ha bendecido a mí, sino a muchas personas, a muchas familias alrededor del mundo. Estoy agradecida también porque me ha dado la oportunidad de regalar mucho más y apoyar a muchas personas que para mí ha sido muy importante y que en este transitar nos hemos conocido como esta hermosa familia Ubuntu. Y gracias, gracias, gracias porque no se han rendido y siguen adelante y siguen avanzando y siguen creando mucha más abundancia para todos nosotros. Y esta es una gran oportunidad que yo te invito. ¿Para qué? Para que vivas esta hermosa experiencia. En verdad, esto es una bendición. Gracias por tanto amor que nos han dado. Gracias por esta oportunidad de seguir expandiendo ese amor y esa abundancia y esa prosperidad a todas las personas en este mundo. Muchas gracias.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome on this very chilly Tuesday evening. I'm in Johannesburg, South Africa. My name is Adele, and it's lovely to have you here. I see I have some of my friends who've joined us on the screen, and I'm just so grateful to see that at least one of the people who I invited to join the Zoom tonight is here. You know who you are. Welcome. You're with friends. And by the end of this Zoom call, I will be calling you to sign you up in GL Smart. Tonight's Zoom call is for new people. So I'm just wondering where all your guests are, because I know most of your faces. So get on quickly and invite your friends, invite them to the Zoom. I know that my friend is here. And so this Zoom call will be my way of sharing with him what GL Smart is all about. You're along for the ride, and maybe you can use this example to reach out to your friends, to your family. This is something we need to share with the world. I'm just going to make quickly Bev and Elizabeth, I'm going to make you co-hosts. If you can just help me with anything that I need help with, please, and Ike, because you're always my co-hosts. So I'm just making you co-hosts to assist me. It's lovely to have you all here. Maybe you just want to say hi and welcome and introduce yourselves because you also are from around the world. Let's start with Elizabeth.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm in Caracas right now and happy to be here. Happy to be a part of Gift of Legacy. Happy to be a part of GL Smart. It's such a wonderful trip. So please join us and enjoy the ride because it's so wonderful. Thank you, Adele, for your wonderful facilitation as always. Thank you.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Bev, it's lovely to have you here. How are you?
Beverly from Panama. Hi, my darling Adele. It is with great joy that I step on this call today. Gift of Legacy Smart for me has done wonders because I've learned about the wallets, finally learning about the wallets. But this is what this community is all about. You see something that makes your heart pound and you recognize whatever it is you've got to do to keep it pounding, do it because someone is there to teach you. And thanks to all of you that held my hand and watched me walk through these learning phases of what Gift of Legacy has done for me since 2022. So this is a joyful night for me to have. Well, it's 1 o'clock here in Panama. I'm just about getting ready for lunch. And Adele, just know one thing. If there is no love, giving a gift is nothing. Thank you so much, my darling.
I so agree with you, Bev. Thank you for being here. Ike, are you able to say hi quickly?
Adele, just go on. I'm trying to invite some people. Just go on.
You invite them, Ike. I'm here, and we will get going. So the reason for our call this evening is to introduce you to GL Smart. Now, let's talk about Gift of Legacy very quickly first. Gift of Legacy is a gifting activity that was created by some very forward-thinking people in our community and was launched on the 10th of January 2022. And that Gift of Legacy was launched as a website where you could log in and participate and send and receive gifts across the world. It's that simple. Sometimes people try to overcomplicate it, but that's all we're doing here is sending and receiving gifts across the world. And my dear friend Elizabeth always says, how can it be illegal to send a gift? So I don't actually need to say anymore. We are sending and receiving gifts across the world. Now, GL has been going for 3.5 years. And let's just stop and pause there. For any online platform to continue and grow and thrive after 3.5 years, they're doing something right. Yes, there might be things that need changing or sorting out, but most online platforms do not get past 6 months. Some of them not even 3. And we know because we've had some people try to copycat us. Many have tried, and all of them have failed. Every single one of them. You cannot just create an online platform without knowledge, without understanding, without people who know what they're doing, and without a community and a support team that is there for the community. We've been going 3.5 years. I think we're doing just fine. Now, the people who look after Gift of Legacy, the custodians, have been quietly working in the background for the last year, apparently, doing research and development. Lots of people in the community come up with suggestions and ideas and proposals. They've been listened to. You've been listened to. As online platforms have developed, something called a smart contract has become quite the buzzword. You see, when you are participating in our traditional Gift of Legacy, to send and receive gifts, you need to log onto the website, contact the legend, phone them, send them a message, deal with time zones, languages that need to be translated, and different currencies, and find a way to send a gift to that person. Then you have a smart contract, and that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about a smart contract that has been created in the Gift of Legacy umbrella, in the Gift of Legacy community by the custodians. Now, we have always described our GL website as a theme park where you can go and ride rides and have fun and participate and enjoy the road to abundance, riding on certain boards, sending and receiving gifts across the world. Now, the custodians have come forward and showed us. We launched on the 25th of June. They showed us a smart contract that they have been developing. We have officially launched worldwide on the 25th of June. GL Smart is an extension of Gift of Legacy. So we have the theme park, and now we have an amusement park. They're both wonderful places to have a lot of fun and to build a legacy. The theme park is on a website. The amusement park, GL Smart, is on the blockchain. So what's the blockchain? The blockchain is where cryptocurrency exists. Okay? That's what cryptocurrency is all about, the blockchain. And I'm no expert in it. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just somebody with a passion for the community and to share knowledge and explain it to you. And so I'm going to dumb it down for you in a way that I understand. So the blockchain allows people who have cryptocurrency wallets to connect with each other. And a smart contract allows us to send and receive gifts from my wallet directly to your wallet. So I can send a gift to Elizabeth, wallet to wallet, without picking up a phone, contacting her, speaking to her, or having any emotional contact with her whatsoever. I just click a button and funds will transfer from my crypto wallet directly to her crypto wallet in Caracas in Venezuela. All by the press of a button. It's safe, it's direct, it's secure. As soon as Elizabeth has got it, she can withdraw it into her Venezuelan bank, into her currency, and she can go on a spending spree. She might decide, no, I would like to send it to Beverly, so she'll send it to Beverly, who's also in Venezuela. Now, Bev and I like shopping. Bev might go shopping, but I know she's saving. So she might decide to gift it forward to Ike, who's here in South Africa. But you know what? We can do this on a smart contract without even knowing who we are gifting to. Because GL Smart, we're not gifting to people. We are gifting wallet to wallet just by pressing a button. It has made it easier and safer and secure because a smart contract on the blockchain does not allow for any social engineering. That means no humans can come and mess things up. No humans can come and interfere. No human manipulation. No people trying to scheme and skive and do things to block boards, to do things to push themselves forward. So what is a gifting activity? A gifting activity is where a group of people around the world participate and send and receive monetary gifts. And we are now using the blockchain to do this so that certain people have a turn to receive and other people gift, but everybody gets a turn to receive. So let's break this down. Have you ever been in a work environment and there's been a birthday club? A birthday club where everybody puts in a few dollars, a few rands, a few whatevers every month. And when it's your birthday, you get the kitty, you get that money, that little bonus, that little gift of all the collection of money, and you get to spend that because it's your birthday. People understand that, right? Have you heard about platforms called Back a Buddy, When there's a tragedy, and we've just seen some now in America in the last week or so with terrible flooding, where communities will use things like Back a Buddy or crowdfunding, where people send money to help with a charity and all collect the money so it can be used to do good. That's a gifting activity. People are sending gifts with a purpose. So a gifting activity is not something new. It dates back in generations. And in South Africa and in Africa, we have a system called UBUNTU. And just now when I can speak, I'm going to ask him to just raise his hand so he can speak about it. But UBUNTU is a culture. It's not just a word. It's a culture in Africa, which means I am because you are. It means that we value the collective more than the individual. That community is more important than one person. So there's actually a story about an anthropologist who went to an African community and he saw some children running around and he had a big basket of apples and he went and put it under a big tree. And he said to them, guys, when I count 1, 2, 3 and go, whoever runs the fastest and gets to the apples can win them all. And he said 1, 2, 3. And as he said go, the children linked hands. They grabbed hands with their friends and they ran together arm in arm until they got to those apples. They then took the apples, put them down, they sat in a circle and they started eating the apples together. And he was perplexed because this is not how Western society functions. And he said, but what are you doing? Why didn't one of you run ahead to win? And they said, because of Ubuntu. Because of the culture of Ubuntu, we know that we are stronger together. And we are because of each other. And so we ran together that we could all share. That's what a gifting community is about. Beverly mentioned just now that if you don't send a gift with love, then don't bother sending it. Something like that, Bev, I changed your words. But gifting is when you give someone, when you love someone so much that you can't help yourself, you just want to give them something. You don't always give with money. You might bake a cake, cook a meal. You might just go and hug someone or visit them if you know they're down. Pick up a phone and phone them. Those are gifts of love. But in a gifting community, we are sending monetary gifts. So some people will say, okay, but is that legal? Well, I know it is. Because the bank that I bank with here in South Africa approve, excuse me, they approve of something called a stokvel. A stokvel is in South Africa when a group of people put money together to raise funds for something. So people are actually able to participate in these organized teams called stokvels and purchase a house with a home loan that is approved by my bank. When 12 people put money together, they can buy a house together with a home loan. My bank approves that. So if my bank approves a group of people collecting money together, how are they going to not approve what I'm doing by sending you gifts? If my bank allows me to connect with cryptocurrency exchange wallets and allows me to send and receive gifts and withdraw them, they're approving it, right? So yes, gifting is 100% legal. It's sending gifts. So why does someone like me, who's a medical professional, a single mother, and a community activist, why do I like being in GL and GL Smart? Very simple. I'm a medical professional. I'm a therapist. I work with children with learning and physical disabilities. It's a full-time profession. I work 6 days a week. I do not have time to buy and sell products. I do not have time to go and fetch them, market them, and sell them. I've tried it, not for me. But I do have time to check messages on my phone. Gift of Legacy allows me to send and receive gifts by participating with the GL website and now the smart contract GL Smart. I can do it in between clients, in a queue at the shopping mall. I can do it next to the sports field watching my son. I can do it wherever I want in the evenings while I'm relaxing and when I'm not on Zoom calls. But as a busy professional, it's something that I can work in with my normal day. No products. As a single mother, even though I'm a medical professional, I need another stream of income. And GL has provided that stream of income over the past 3.5 years. And GL Smart, in the month and a half that I've been participating, has more than exceeded my expectations. I'm a community activist in my local community where I live. In any environment that I work, I'm community minded. I like to get stuck in with the crowd, for the crowd, helping the people. I've been given nicknames by people that I work with because I'm always helping people in the community. And Gift of Legacy beats to the heartbeat of my principles and values about being community minded. In 2025, many people need an extra stream of income, something that is easy. You heard Elizabeth on her testimonial at the beginning of the Zoom. It's easy, 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 easy. So easy. You will hear other testimonials when you join our Telegram group. Young people, old people. Beverly, 77 years young. She's rocking it in Panama. She's had to learn how to use cryptocurrency wallets. She's getting there. She's sending gifts. We have young people participating. And by the end of the Zoom call, if you're not yet on GL Smart, I would like to help you to join GL Smart. So now that you have an understanding and an idea of what we're going to be talking about, all I'm going to do is open my phone. It's always with me. I'm not doing a Zoom presentation, no slideshow, because you need to see GL Smart. How easy, really easy it is. And get started. Now, there's some things I'm not going to show you how to do. I'm not a financial service provider, and I do not claim to be. To participate in a smart contract, you need to have a wallet, a cryptocurrency wallet that can connect to GL Smart. And there are only two that we are using: Trust Wallet and MetaMask. Trust Wallet and MetaMask. I will show you a picture on my phone now so you can see. You need to get some YouTube videos. There's many available. Watch them, how to download them. We have got information how to connect them to GL Smart, but I am not here to teach you about cryptocurrency wallets. You can download off your Play Store or your iStore. It's that simple. So let's go in and you can see. Let me share my screen. So I'm talking on my tablet and I'm going to be sharing the screen on my phone, so don't get confused. Some people do, but you really don't need to. So I am showing you my screen. My co-host, please, if you see that I need to stop, please just interrupt me, okay? So you can see that I love GL Smart. I have the one GL Smart poster as my screensaver, because that image of the globe is actually the blockchain, but it represents the world and it's wrapped up like a gift, and it's in my hands. It's in your hands. The future of the people that you know and love is in your hands. And so this is something we need to share, and I'm very honored to share it with you tonight. At the top of my screen, you will see the MetaMask logo, the little red fox, and next to it is Trust Wallet, a blue and green shield. You don't need both of them. Download one of them. MetaMask is more user-friendly, especially for people with iPhones. Trust Wallet works just as well. So I'm going to log into my MetaMask. Now the screen's going black. Don't panic. I'm not going anywhere. I just have to put in my security passcode every time I log in, and I don't want you to see it. So it's popping open now. There you go. That is my MetaMask screen. On this wallet, which is called MGV, I've named my wallets. We're allowed to have a nickname. And whatever nickname I've used in GL Smart, I have named the wallet, my wallet accordingly, so it's easier. So if I open them, you can see I've got one called Golden Girl, one called Sheer Art, one is called Be Kind, because that's my motto in life, and another one called MGV. Doesn't matter what that means, it's just something special to me. I can open another wallet in MetaMask or Trust Wallet. It's very easy. At the bottom it says Add Wallet. You're going to add an Ethereum account. Okay, it'll be account number 5. I'm going to add it now. And there it says account number 5. When you first open MetaMask, in the top left corner, it's going to say Ethereum. Do you see in the middle of my screen? It says Ethereum. It's got like that blue circle with a diamond. We're not using Ethereum. We are using a token called Polygon. And we are using the Polygon network. So I just go to the top left corner and then I search for Polygon mainnet and I set my wallet for Polygon mainnet. It is very important that when you have a wallet, you go and save your secret recovery phrase. I'm not going to show it to you. I don't want you to be able to retrieve my wallet. But when I click on that secret recovery phrase, I will get 12 words. Write it down in a book. Keep it safe. Make sure people who know you and love you know where to find that number, those words, because if something happens to you or your device, they can assist you. So that's just what you need to do to set up on MetaMask. So let me go in here with Sheer Art. I am now going to connect to Gift of Legacy Smart. At the bottom of my screen, where you see the blue arrows at the very bottom, to the right of that is a button called the Discovery button. It looks like a compass. I'm going to click on that. And in the top on the search bar, I will paste the link, giftoflegacysmart.com. That is a universal link or address that we all use to connect our wallet to the Gift of Legacy Smart contract. So Gift of Legacy Smart is not an app. You have to open your crypto wallet on Trust or MetaMask. Use the giftoflegacysmart.com link, and then you're going to connect your wallet. And you just approve the prompts and you connect. The very first time you connect, you will have to accept terms and conditions. Please read through them. You have to before you can approve them. So this is what the Gift of Legacy Smart contract looks like. It's very user-friendly, it's colorful, and it's quite simple. We are on the dashboard now. It tells us we need the Polygon network. And here, there are 4 different tiers or categories. Every tier has got 4 different boards that you can choose to participate in. We even say play the boards because it really is like a game. It's fun, it's exciting. So there are starter boards, classic boards, speed boards, and Ubuntu boards. Every tier has got 4 different boards. Now the starter boards start with as low a value as 15 poly. Now 1 poly is about 20 cents. If I go to the hamburger lines on the top left to get the sidebar, it's going to tell me that 1 poly is now today 19 US cents, which means that to join a 15 poly board with a small fee of 0.45 poly, I will be gifting less than $3. Do you want to see me join a board? I just click join new board. My wallet is now finding another wallet on one of the oldest boards in GL Smart. It's found the wallet. I don't know who that person is. Look at that long number. It's just a wallet address. I don't know who that person is. All I'm gifting is $2.92. $2.92 to join this amazing smart contract. I'm confirming right away. The smart contract is now sending funds from my wallet to that wallet. I don't know who that wallet is. Ka-ching! My phone went ka-ching. Did you hear it? Ka-ching! Because I have now joined a board. Let me go and see the board that I've joined. I actually split. So what I did here, let me show you. I'll go back. To get to that, I went to select board and I went right down to the bottom because I actually joined the board. I was gifter number 8 and I split the board. I've already moved directly into the builder position. So I am now on this board as a builder. You move from gifter to builder to guide to legend. And we can put our own name, our nickname. We can choose a funky icon around our name. If you look here on my Polina boards, you will see that I have 35 boards that I'm participating on. There are 682 active boards on the GL Smart contract. For those of you who know GL Smart, there are no perpetual cycles. Sorry, for those of you who know GL, on GL Smart, there are no perpetual cycles. So when you play a board and you finish as a legend, it's done. One and done. When you finish a board, it's done. You can join another new board and you can be on as many boards as you want. That's the wonderful part here. So let's look at my list of boards. My oldest board is number 711. Okay, 10711. And the newest board I've just joined is 11360. But I want to join another board and be on the oldest board. So let's join another board. Now I should go to the oldest board and you will see it. I'm confirming the transaction. Just letting my wallet connect with somebody else's wallet. I don't know who they are. Ka-ching! It's the sound of gifting. Now I'm on board 679. Do you remember just now I told you my oldest board was 711? I've now landed on the oldest board in Gift of Legacy Smart. There I am. I've got a yellow circle around my name. I am gifter number 3. And I have landed on a board where I recognize some of the nicknames. I know some of the people there. And I'm gifter number 3. 5 more people need to join this board before it splits. Ka-ching, someone else is joining. When somebody else joins, my phone also says ka-ching. So this is a wonderful way for you to introduce GL Smart to somebody. Sit at a coffee shop or in a queue and just open your smart contract and open the boards. Even if you're not joining, it's going to go ka-ching, 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 and people are going to say, what are you doing? And you just say, well, I'm sending gifts and receiving gifts across the world. Are you interested? And then you invite them to the Telegram group or our YouTube channel where there are recordings and information. GL Smart is about being smart, doing things quicker and easier. We shouldn't have to sit through long meetings and presentations. We just need to show it to people like this. Let me join one more board because it's quite contagious to join boards. I should now be on the next oldest board, which should be number 680. It should be board 10680. Let's just wait and see. There we go. It's exactly as I said it would be. Look there. The first board I joined, I closed the board and created a new board, right? Then I landed on board 679 and I've just joined board 680, where I am now, builder number 2. And there's my friend Bev. Bev, I'm on the board with you, my friend. Bev is Cherry Forever. So sometimes you know your friend's nickname. And even though I didn't contact the legend, no emotional contact, it's just my wallet connecting with another wallet, there is still a sense of community and joy because I know I've landed on a board with my friend. And I see some other people are joining boards too while we're talking. So that's just the Polina board. On Starter, you can participate on Polina. Let's just join I'm trying to open the next one. Give me a second. Sometimes on a phone, it doesn't always want to show you everything. Go back to the top. If my phone does strange things, I sometimes just jump onto something different. Let me just show you the profile settings. I went to the man at the top of my dashboard and I press continue. And this is where I choose my name and my icon and I update it. You can do this as often as you want. So that's how we all get our funky nicknames on our boards. Okay, let's go back here. I'm just waiting for the numbers to load here on Polina. And then I'll show you Hui, which is our 50 poly board. Now there is a smart map. Join one of the next trainings that shows you how one Polina board can help you to progress through all of these boards. I'm not going through it tonight. There's a 100 Ohio board. And then there is Ohana, just wait. Ohana is the purple board. Now, Ohana is a very important word in the GL community as well. It means family. It means nobody gets left behind. And this is a nostalgic touch and connection to the GL website. It's a very different board. Here you receive 8 gifts when you are legend. It does not function like the Ohana on the website, but it is just a reminder that we are a family and a community. And that's why it's the top of our starter board tier. So join a Polina, a Hui, Ohio, and Ohana. This tier stands independently on its own, as do all the other tiers. Then we have the classics. Now this is really where nostalgia comes in, because when GL launched way back in 2022, we had bronze, silver, gold, and platinum boards. And so for that nostalgic touch, we have got this tier that brings us back to our roots, where you can join bronze boards. Let's just wait for them to load. There's bronze and silver, gold and platinum. Just taking a while to load. I think people are a little bit busy, which is great, which means they're joining boards. So bronze is 450 poly to join. Silver is 2,000 poly to join. Gold is 7,000 poly to join. And sit back, don't stress. Platinum is 22,000 poly to join, but when you work out the exchange, you will see it's very similar to the gifts that we are used to sending in our traditional GL on the website, which we now refer to as GL Classic, because the classics are always the best way to do things, right? On GL Classic, we can follow lineage. We also have an open lineage. It's called the Smart Chain, which is a lineage created by the GL Smart team and admin, which allows you as an independent person who doesn't have a huge lineage to participate on the classics and follow a strong lineage. When you're ready to do this and you're on the Telegram group, you can find out more information. Okay, it's really taking time for that to load. Let me just reload I'm just reloading my smart contract, because sometimes smart contracts can also just need a little bit of a wake up. There's bronze, silver 2,000, gold 7,000 poly, and platinum 22,000 poly. I'm not on platinum, but I am on a gold board. I'm super excited because I'm actually legend on this board. So anything is possible. Oh no, that board's moved. It must be another board where I'm a legend. So this is one of my friends who's a legend on this board. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on a different wallet. I'm on a wallet that's not my own personal one. On my own personal one, I am a legend. This is one I manage for my son. And here he is a gifter on this gold board. So even my son who's at university is on a gold board. So you really need to try and get on as many of the boards, especially the higher boards, if you can. So we've looked at Starter and GL Classics. Now I just want to let you know, when you join GL Smart, you do not have to start on a Polina. You can, and there's a map you can follow as we guide you. But if you've got the money and you would like to join Platinum because it's always been your dream, that can be the very first board you join in GL Smart, because you can join any board at any time, whenever you want, for as many active boards as there are. So it's like going to a restaurant. You can choose exactly how you would like to play, how you would like to build your legacy, and how you would like to send your gifts. Now we have the speed boards. I love the speed boards. They are something very different. And this is where the custodians really listened to the team, the community, to people saying what they would like to happen in GL Smart. Just waiting for the numbers to come up so we can see them. On the speed boards, we do not have 15 participants. We have a legend, 2 guides, and 4 gifters. There are no builders. The system is a bit slow tonight, so I think lots of people are logging in, which is very exciting. Okay, so here's some speed boards. Let's see one of my speed boards. Look at that. There's a legend. There are 2 guides. And now this is so exciting because this is my profile that I'm managing for my son. And the other guide just happens to be my father. Wasn't planned because we land on the oldest boards. But how beautiful is that? Grandfather and grandson are the guides on this board. And that's wonderful. When 4 gifters land on this board will move and they will become legends on their own speed boards. So we have got speed board 1, which is 100 poly, speed board 2, 200 poly, speed board 3, which is 800 poly, and speed 4, which is 3,200 poly. So those are very exciting and very different. It is only the classic boards at the moment where we follow lineage. These also fill up from the oldest board. Then we have the Ubuntu boards. Ubuntu is about sharing. Do you remember that story about the children sharing apples? Well, it applies on these boards. We've got Ubuntu 200, Ubuntu 1000. Just let that load. Ubuntu 1000, Ubuntu 5000, and Ubuntu 25,000 poly. So what happens on an Ubuntu board? They look exactly the same as any Gift of Legacy board, so it's familiar, you will understand. Let's just wait for the 200s to open. I'm on 4 of these boards. So here you can see that my son is a guide. There are builders on each side. We're waiting for 8 gifters. This is a 200 poly board. When gifter number 1 lands on the board, because these boards in GL Smart always load or are filled up from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 on the top, and then gifter 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom. That's how all the boards fill up. You are not connected to any builder. You fill up the next available gifter spot. So when gifter number 1 lands and has now agreed or confirmed 200 poly can go from their wallet, it doesn't all come to legend 1, this person in the middle. It doesn't. The legend only gets 30% of that gift. The guide gets 10%, both guides get 10% of that gift, and all 4 builders get 12.5% of that gift. Now, I can't remember the numbers. I'm not a numbers girl. But what I do know is this. When all 8 gifters have landed on the board, all 4 builders will then have received their 200 poly back. Listen to what I'm saying. When all 8 gifters have landed on this board, the 4 builders will all have received their 200 poly back. That means you can start receiving from a builder position. You will still receive as a guide and as a legend. We're sharing the apples on this board. This board is all about community, and this really is where we should be focusing as a gifting community that believe in the principles of Ubuntu and Ohana. So now you've seen the dashboard and all the boards that you can join. I showed you the hamburger lines or the sidebar where there's more information. You can see information about poly as well. Do you see it says poly balance? And when there's a little question mark and I click on it, it tells us why we are using Polygon and information about Polygon. So whenever you see something here on the smart contract with a question mark, like here by the starter boards, there will be a question mark at the top right. I click on that, it gives me information about the starter boards. We don't need to always have information explained to us. It's on our smart contract. Now at the top, next to the dashboard sign, which is the house, so those 2 little coins that are stacked on top of each other, here I can see all of my board information. It starts loading starter boards first. Look there, it's loading 16%. It's going to load quickly. It's just retrieving the information from the blockchain. So it takes a few seconds. But what it's going to do, look at those big numbers at the top of my screen. It's going to tell me how many boards on the starter tier I am legend, builder, guide, or gifter on, which means this is my accounting system built in right into my smart contract. It's amazing. So let's just let that load. Now, while that's loading, let me tell you, your starter boards do not connect to your classic boards. They're separate. Your classic boards aren't connected to speed or starter. And your speed aren't connected to Ubuntu or classic. These are 4 tiers that stand alone, which allows you the ability to participate and play wherever you want to, whatever funds you have, whatever you would like to gift and what you would like to receive, you can join. Okay, it's on 65% now. There's a lot of starter boards in the system, and that's why it takes just a few seconds for it to load. 72%. We're getting there. Just wait for it all to load. 100%. Watch the numbers change at the top of the screen there. I am legend on 10 boards. I'm guide on 30 boards. I'm builder on 12 boards. And I'm gifter on 2 boards. I haven't just joined one Pelina board. I can. But it's going to be a journey when I join one Pelina and I want to get right through all the boards. But what did I say I'm on 50, whatever that is, 54 boards. I'm now on 54 boards on Pelina. I'm going to receive more, which means I can gift more on the higher boards. And when I scroll down, it tells me which board I'm on when I joined, what my position is. So this is my account system right here. I'm on all the boards, Hui, Ohana, they're all here. Now, go back to the dashboard. In the middle of the white line at the top, that's where I can switch the sound on or off. If you don't want to hear Ka-ching, mine is always on. Then next to it, there's a little gift. And here the gift history comes up. It's another accounting system where the smart contract gives you information. It always loads the classics first. The classics are the classics, they come first, but they stand separately, okay? So they will load first. We will see which boards my son is on bronze. So you can see he has joined 2 boards, what day he joined them, who he gifted. Then I can go and look at, let's look at the Hui boards, because there's not that many of them. Shouldn't take so long to load. Here's when he joined Hui boards. How many Hui boards he's on. He hasn't received yet. When you receive, it shows you. But there's your whole account system right there. And then I showed you this little person icon. When I click on it and I say continue, here I choose my icon, but I can also choose, especially here by the classics, this is where I put a wallet address in and I follow somebody. So when I'm in a lineage, especially in the smart chain lineage, and I fill in the form, admin send me a wallet that I can follow. You can create your own lineage, but if you're part of the smart chain lineage, you are part of a community lineage. So Gift of Legacy Smart, without a presentation, without slides, showing you in real time, this is GL Smart. This is what we are inviting you to join. For less than $3, you can join tonight. Set up a trust wallet, set up a MetaMask, keep your secret recovery phrase, do some YouTube videos and find out how to send Polygon from your exchange wallet into Trust or MetaMask and gift the smart way. We are doing it. We're having great fun, and we would love you to join us. Bev, you clapping? You're excited?
Yes, because I learn every time I get on the Zoom. That is why I love participating in a Zoom. I love community living, and I love to know that I am learning so that I can teach others, because there will be other people like me. Thanks, Adele.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Bev. Elizabeth, are you ready to join again? Another board?
I'm in. Yes, yes, yes.
It's so easy, Elizabeth. You said it on your testimonial. It's
It is easy.
easy. So easy. Anybody can do
It's
this.
easy, yeah. And it's I just love, and the people that are in also, my friends who are in, they also say it's so nice to hear the cha-ching, cha-ching.
I love it.
Yeah, I just love that. Yeah. And I just want to emphasize that I really, really love Ubuntu, the Ubuntu boards. I think they are so wonderful. You know, you start receiving as soon as you are not a builder, forgotten the name. A guide?
Yeah.
No, a guide, no. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Receive
you
it.
start you start receiving your gifts. It's so great to just be there and wake up in the morning and say, oh, here are your gifts, yay. And it's and then start gifting again. And yeah, it's just amazing. So thank you guys. And join. Let's be more.
Absolutely. Join. Who's ready to join? Any questions from our guests? There's many of us here who are participating and very excited. But from our guests, do you have any questions? If you don't want to ask now, no pressure at all. But if you want to type in the chat or raise your hand or press the button at the bottom to raise your hand, I'm willing to help you. I'm willing to guide you, whatever your questions are right now. Any questions from our guests? Okay, my guest is waiting for me to phone him after this, I'm sure. Okay. Angela says, thanks so much. I do have a better understanding. When are we having a marathon? A marathon means that the whole community on our WhatsApp and Telegram groups, we nominate in the morning as admin what boards we're going to be moving. And you know what? I think we should do an Ubuntu marathon. How's about that? Let's do an Ubuntu marathon. Who's ready to save up 200 poly to gift onto an Ubuntu board? I can't right now because I keep getting on Zoom calls and joining a few Polinas. So I need someone else to get the Ubuntu marathon going, but I think we can do it. Most definitely we can do it. Anybody else? Open house? Anybody with questions or comments? A daily marathon. Oh, it's a bit difficult. Admin also have real-time jobs, and then we've got to keep pumping the board numbers out. So it's not always so easy to do a marathon every day. But we'll try. Maybe we'll do marathons on Fridays and Saturdays, and then the rest of the week we'll do open gifting. It might be easier for us then. Any other questions, comments? Just raise your hand and we'll unmute you. Thanks, Ilva. Okay, I'm glad you're all enjoying the presentation. Thank you. No questions, no comments. Everybody happy? Will you go and try and share GL Smart like this? All you got to do is open your phone. Open your phone and show your friends exactly what I showed you. You don't need a Zoom call presentation. You've got to have excitement in your voice, have your sound turned up for Ka-ching, and walk them through the dashboard. Who's not going to join after they've seen that? It's proof. And the most important thing is your money in your wallet is immediately there. When you receive gifts as a legend, the money in your Trust or MetaMask wallet is immediately there. You can withdraw it and go spending, or you can click and get joining. Whatever you want to do, when you receive money as a legend, it's there and you have full accessibility to it. Okay, I'm not sure who it is. I think it might be Charmaine, who is saying, let's start an Ubuntu marathon now. I will start pushing it on the group as soon as I'm off the Zoom. But yes, let's start an Ubuntu marathon. Who's got the gifts to start gifting on Ubuntu? Let's go.
Adele, just so you know, I think Charlie wants to say something. He has his hand
Please,
raised.
can you unmute Charlie, please? Hi, Uncle Charlie.
There you
You
go.
can unmute. There you go. You've got to unmute.
Okay. I've got...
No, you muted yourself again. Unmute yourself, Uncle Charlie.
Unmuted.
There we go.
How's that? Okay.
It's fine.
Can
Hello.
everybody hear me?
Yes,
Hello,
we can.
everybody. It's
Hi.
Charlie Three Feather here. How's it, everybody? Speaking to you from the Garden Route in South Africa. A very happy participant in Gift of Legacy. I'm one of the OGs. I've been with Gift of Legacy from the very get-go. Started off, in the old days on the conventional Gift of Legacy. And I want to say, people, you can't go wrong joining Gift of Legacy. I mean, if any gifting platform is run the proof of time, we sure have. And we're still around and gaining strength all the way. And put money in the bank. You won't get money back like this from any bank in the world. And now it's not about the money. This is the cherry on top. What Gift of Legacy is about, the whole philosophy, people, is about community. And believe you me, if there's one thing that I think the whole world learned from this whole COVID debacle, was that we need to unite around the world. People need to unite, because the people that are making our lives a misery in the world are the few. We are the many. And the sooner we unite, the sooner we will assure freedom, not for only ourselves, but for our children and their children and their children beyond that. So first and foremost, this is about community, it's about unity, it's about trust, it's about love. And then, of course, as I say, the cherry on the top is getting these beautiful gifts back. And the one thing that's given me more joy than anything else is to be able to give. Giving, I get a hell of a bigger kick out of than receiving. It's lovely to receive, but man, when you give, and one of the worst things to do is to happen to somebody is when you offer a gift and that gift is refused, because they're taking away your happiness by refusing that gift. So gifting is a wonderful thing to be able to do. And then, of course, what one benefits from that gifting is so many times. Like just on the classic board, for example, you gift once. When you become legend, you get back 7 times, because the 8th one you use to get back into a board again and go for another round. I mean, where do you get that? Where do you get that kind of joy? Gifting is incredible. Gift of Legacy is unbelievable. And this new Gift of Legacy Smart is amazing. It's beyond belief. It exceeds my wildest expectations, because there's no hassle. I used to get so stressed, more stressed about receiving, because you get on the old Gift of Legacy, or the conventional gift, not the old one, the conventional one, you had to get a hold of all of these people, and in order to get all of your gifts in, and some of the people are overseas, some of the people would be sleeping, so you got to wait for the next day, or maybe in the early hours of the morning, to get in touch with them. This from wallet to wallet gifting, it couldn't be better. It honestly couldn't be better, and it's as easy as falling off a log. And I think I've already said too much. I'm just so excited about Gift of Legacy. It's blowing my mind. So people, get on board. You can't possibly go wrong. And you couldn't join a nicer community of really, really kind-hearted, genuine, genuine bona fide people. I love you all so much. Thank you for putting up with my blah, blah. But yeah, go for it, everybody. Thank you so much. God bless you
Thanks,
all.
Uncle Charlie. Thank you so much. And we love hearing from you because you have the biggest smile and the deepest heart. And we just are so appreciative of everything that you do in our community. And it's lovely to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody else with a question or comment? Well, there's only one thing left to say. Join GL Smart, hop on board with us, plug in, play, and happy gifting, everybody. Until we have another Zoom call, good night, God bless, and goodbye. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Beverly, for your time. Thank you. I love you, ladies, so much. To everybody on the Zoom, thank you for being here. Just pick up your phone and show people through your dashboard. That's how we share GL Smart. That's all we need to do. Pick up your phone and share it the way I did. So have a lovely evening. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.